Hello, you guys. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. My name is Marie, and today I want to share a beautiful morning tune-up series, a Kundalini Yoga practice that you can do in the morning to start the day fresh with some movements that help you feel a little bit more energized after maybe a rough night. I know as a mother of two that sleep is not consistent the first couple of years, so I really want a morning routine as far as it is possible that is quick, that is easy to access, that you can also do with your children, and that just helps you to create a little bit of energy. And Kundalini Yoga is perfect to create energy within yourself without needing other substances like matcha or coffee, even though I love a good coffee in the morning. But this practice, Kundalini Yoga, is just perfect to create more energy within yourself. So, like all of the tools that we share here, this is something I wanted to say before we get started. For us, it's extremely important that all of these tools are applicable to your life. It doesn't matter how many tools you learned, they stay shallow experiences when you're not able to apply them to your daily life. And this is why, for us, it is extremely important that these tools are applicable to your life, that you can do them anytime, anywhere really, with your children and wherever you are at life. So this is a Kundalini Yoga tune-up series, 15 minutes to start your day fresh, and I hope you love it. Let's get started. Let's get onto the mat or wherever you are really. Okay, we are starting on our mat in the crossed-legged position or any position that feels comfortable for you. If the crossed-legged position is not available to you, you can also come into a rock position like this. Important is that your spine is long and you sit in a comfortable position. Bring your hands together and then start to rub your hands. So you're creating a little bit of warmth between the hands. Close your eyes and then bring your thumbs onto your sternum, onto the chest. Roll your shoulders back, lengthening the spine. And take a moment to take a few deep breaths, few inhales and long exhalations. Just a moment to become aware of your own state. Maybe your breath has been a little bit fast or a little bit shallow, and if so, just allow your breath to become deeper. Allow your breath to flow deeper so your belly starts to move with the breath. Relax your jaw, relax your face. And in Kundalini Yoga, we tune in with two different mantras. If you're familiar with those mantras, you can sing along, chant along. If you're not familiar, don't worry, just listen to the mantra, hum with me, whatever feels good to you, whatever feels comfortable for you. So for the first mantra, inhale. And one last time, fully exhale. Inhale to chant. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Hold the breath here. Look towards your eyebrows with closed eyes and bring your mula bandha, your pelvic floor, a little bit up. Squeeze it up. Hold the breath and then exhale. For the second mantra, inhale. Adgure Namah, Jugadgure Namah, Satgure Namah, Siri Gurudeve Namah. Adgure Namah, Jugadgure Namah, Satgure Namah, Siri Gurudeve Namah. Adgure Namah, Jugadgure Namah, Satgure Namah, Siri Gurudeve Namah. Inhale. Once again, hold the breath here. Squeeze up, tighten your pelvic floor, squeeze in your belly button and look towards your eyebrows. Stay here, hold the breath. And then relax and exhale. Bring the hands down onto your knees. Keep your eyes closed for a moment. One more deep breath here. And then when you're ready, open the eyes. Beautiful. So once we have tuned in, we are now going to move into cat-cow, one of my favorite movements to start every Kundalini Yoga practice because it just moves everything within you, your energy. It allows your spine to become a little bit flexible, especially after a rough night. Let me tell you, this one is very beautiful to just move everything inside you and create a little bit of mobility and energy. So this is a follow along, so you don't have to worry about the time. I will set a timer for 3 minutes in cat-cow here. Come onto your hands and onto your knees. Your knees are under the hip and your hands spread wide are under the shoulders. And we are going to start now. Inhale, move the chest forward, and exhale, push the hands down. And we are going to synchronize the breath with the movement. So inhaling forward, exhaling round and the back. You can close your eyes. It's always beautiful when you close your eyes because you bring your attention into your body and how it feels. And once you started these movements, it's totally normal that at the beginning, maybe your body and your spine feels a little bit stiff. So feel free to start gentle. Feel free to start a little bit slower. In Kundalini Yoga, these movements, cat-cow, is dynamic. So it is absolutely allowed to do this as fast as you want to, because through these dynamic, rhythmical movements, we are actually moving the energy. But I want you to do this in your own rhythm. So maybe after a few moments, you feel that it gets a little bit easier to do this faster, but just very consciously feel what speed, what rhythm feels good to you. We are 2 minutes in, so one last minute here. So now after a while, maybe you feel like you can do this a little bit faster. Allow your jaw to stay soft and feel how your spine gets warmer, gets lubricated, gets more mobile, and the energy may be moving a little bit better through your whole back, your spine. Last 10 seconds here. Now inhale, move your chest forward, keep your eyes closed, stay here and hold the breath. Look towards your eyebrows, and once again, tighten your pelvic floor. Push down the hands into the mat. And exhale, round in the back, push down the mat, and then stay here. Hold the breath once again. And squeeze in the belly button here and tighten your butt. Inhale, come back into a neutral spine. Exhale, opening up the knees, and then sit down onto your heels, extending the arms. Bring your forehead onto the mat and bring your hands together into prayer pose. And just stay here for a moment. This position is very important after cat-cow to allow your body to integrate the energy that you just moved, to allow everything to settle. And then bring your hands under your shoulders and come all the way up. We are moving back into a cross-legged position or a cross-legged position, whatever feels most comfortable for you. And from here, we're doing a breathwork session or a pranayam. And this pranayam is called breath of fire. If you're pregnant at the moment or you're menstruating, please switch for deep belly breathing. So you're just gonna sit in a comfortable position and you just take the moment to deeply breathe in and out, very conscious breathing. If you're not pregnant and you're not menstruating, then we're going to do breath of fire. And breath of fire is a very fast-paced breath through the nose, so your mouth stays closed. And every time you're breathing out, you're pulling in the navel. So this is a beautiful breath work to create this energy that I was talking about in the beginning, to feel more energized in the morning. Breath work is a beautiful, very, very powerful tool to create energy, but also calm us down. So it's a beautiful tool to connect to our nervous system state. And breath of fire is beautiful to create energy, to become more alert and more aware, if you will. So fast-paced breath through the nose, and every time you're breathing out, you're pulling in the navel. Okay, I'm going to show you one time, and then don't worry about it. You will get the hang of it. Just continue or start doing it with me, and you will understand. Your body will understand what it needs to do. So I'm going to show it to you. So as I said, every time you're breathing out, you're pulling in the navel. Please be aware that the inhalation and the exhalation are exactly the same length. So you're not just breathing out. If you're doing that, you will lose your breath. So the inhalation and the exhalation are exactly the same length. We're doing this 3 minutes. Find your position. Hands are maybe in Gyan Mudra, on your knees, long spine. And we're starting, closing the eyes. And you're doing the breath. If you maybe had a cold like me before, it would be nice to also clean your nose before. But the good thing about the breath work is that it will do it also for you. So just keep breathing. Also here, find your own rhythm. Maybe you want to start slower. Maybe you want to, after a while, speed up a little bit. So as I'm talking, continue the breath. with every exhalation, pulling in the navel. This is a beautiful practice also to work with your navel point, the point where your willpower resides. So this also is a beautiful practice to strengthen your own willpower center. Relaxing the jaw, also relaxing the point between your eyebrows. If this is the first time you're doing breath of fire and you feel out of breath, that can happen. You have to make sure that you're bringing enough air into your lungs. So don't intensify the exhalation, but also the inhalation is just as important as the exhalation. Same length, inhalation and exhalation. We have 1 more minute. If this is tense for you, if this is hard for you, it might be good to make this a little bit less fast. So just make it a little bit slower, but keep up the practice, keep up this powerful breathing pattern through the nose. Now inhale, and then keep your breath here. Hold the breath. If you're pregnant or menstruating, just breathe out again. But if you're not pregnant or menstruating, hold the breath. Look towards your eyebrows, squeeze up, tighten the pelvic floor. And relax, exhale. 1 more deep inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Maybe you're feeling a little bit of a tingling sensation in your hands. If so, that's totally normal. If this is also the first time you did Breath of Fire, it can be normal if you feel a little bit lightheaded. Just take a moment until you feel settled again. And once you're doing this a little bit more often, your body will start to understand what is happening and adapt to it. So for the next exercise, we are coming onto our feet. And this practice is called frog legs. It's a beautiful practice to allow your whole blood flow to start flowing better. It's a beautiful practice to strengthen your legs. These are your 2 pillars that are walking you through life. So you want to make sure that your legs are steady and stable, and you can position every step that you take in a very conscious, steady way. So this is why in Kundalini Yoga we do these frog legs to allow our bloodstream to flow, to carry all of the oxygen to the right places, but also to strengthen our legs. So we are coming onto our feet. We are on the tippy toes, and you want to make sure your heels are touching all the time. Bring your hands in front of you. So for this practice, we are doing 26 repetitions, okay? So you're going to count in your own rhythm. You count this on your own terms. If it's not so easy to keep your hands on the floor or on the mat when we're going up, you can bring your hands onto a pillow, onto a bolster, or onto a block, or maybe a book if you don't have any of these things at home. Something that allows you to, from here, move your bottom all the way up and down, okay? So this is the movement. We're coming all the way up and down, and the breath is inhale, come all the way up, and exhale all the way down. So it's a little bit counterintuitive, but you want to do the breath as I said, inhale up and exhale down. And then inhale up and exhale down. So we are starting now, 26 repetition. Let's go. Excuse my foot. I have this clicking noise in my foot for as long as I can remember. After you completed 26 repetitions, take a moment to sit down. I feel my blood flow definitely in my body. I feel the warmth, the energy flowing through me. Complete this in your own time and then come back into a seated position and just catch your breath here. Take a few deep breaths to allow the energy to settle. And then once you're ready, we're moving into the last part of today's practice. One of my absolute favorite meditation. It's called the addiction meditation. And this meditation is for, as the name is already telling, to create a relationship and dissolve addictive patterns within you. So these addictive patterns can be anything really. It can be an addiction to maybe people pleasing, to placing a lot of attention on the judgment of others. It can be an addiction to certain foods. It can be an addiction to any behavior really that doesn't serve you. So this addiction is perfect for that, and that's why this meditation is perfect for that. That's why it's called addiction meditation. I'm going to show you how to do it. We're going to stay here for 5 more minutes. You can extend the time if you want to 11 minutes. But today we're going to do this for 5 minutes. So we are coming back into a crossed-leg position or into rock position. Again, really important that your spine is long. We always in Kundalini Yoga want to make sure that the spine is long, because once the energy starts moving, we want to make sure that this energy can move without, us slouching or being in any weird positions, because then the energy really can start to move from down upwards. So, addiction meditation. We are bringing the hands onto our temples like this. So we are extending the thumbs and the rest of the fingers are closed down. The thumbs you're going to place onto the temples next to your eyes. Okay, so these little parts on our head that are very soft and very sensitive. We are going to place our thumbs here. The elbows are not extremely to the outside, but a little bit moved towards the front, but still on the outside. We are closing the eyes and we are focusing the eyes onto the tip of the nose, but the eyes are closed here. And here we are reciting the mantra Sa Ta Na Ma. But we're doing this mentally, okay? So mentally, you're going to chant Sa Ta Na Ma, Sa Ta Na Ma. And every time we're chanting the Sa or the Ta or the Na or the Ma, we are pushing down the molars, I think they're called, the big teeth in the back of our jaw, okay? So putting pressure onto, I think the molars it's called. So we're pushing down here, okay? So mentally, sa, pushing down the teeth, ta, na, ma, okay? Bring the thumbs onto the temples, lengthening the spine, closing the eyes. Look towards the tip of the nose with closed eyes. And the time is going. The breath is going as it wants to go. And you're reciting the mantra sa, ta, na, ma. And every time you're reciting one of those sounds like sa or ta, you're pushing down the teeth and the back of the jaw. As I said, do this in your own rhythm. Don't push the teeth down too much. You want to, choose a pressure that feels comfortable on your teeth and that doesn't hurt. And the breath just flows how it wants to. Really allow yourself to stay with the mantra. Focus on the recitation of the mantra Satanama. We are halfway through. Stay with the mantra. If thoughts are rising and want to pull on your attention, that's totally fine, but allow your focus to always come back where you want it to be. So now, in this moment, you want your focus to be on the mantra. You want it to be here. It's okay if thoughts are here, but you choose where you want to focus on. Keep your arms up even though they feel very heavy. The body is way stronger than your mind may tell you. And this is one of these beautiful practices in Kundalini Yoga where we allow our nervous system to adapt to challenges we might have never done before, like holding our arms up for a little bit longer than we usually do. And then being confronted with our mind chatter that wants to tell us that it's not possible for us to keep our arms up. But it is. Just keep them up here. You can do this. Breathe through it. Allow yourself to show you how capable you are of doing new things. And then inhale here, holding the breath. Squeeze up, hold the breath. If you're pregnant or menstruating, just exhale right away. Otherwise, hold the breath. Squeeze up. And then exhale, relax the hands down. Allow your hands to arrive on your knees, your palms facing up. Deep inhale and exhale here. And then from here, without any more movements, just come into a lying position on your mat or wherever you are. We want to integrate this practice with a little relaxation at the end. The arms are on the sides of your body. You can put a bolster or a pillow under your knees if you need it, or you can place a pillow on top of you. You can also bring your hands onto your stomach, whatever feels right for you. Just close the eyes and relax. And very gently start to move your hands and your feet. Maybe stretch the whole body, bringing in the right knee and allow the right knee to drop down towards the left. Look towards your right. We're coming into a little rotation. And then switch sides. Bringing in the left leg, allowing the left knee to drop down towards the right side. Look towards the left. Come back into center. Now bring your feet together and your hand, and then start to rub your feet and hands together. And then roll up, or if this is not possible, come all the way up in your own way. Finding your way back into a seated position, closing the eyes, bringing the hands together. Rub your hands, placing your thumbs onto your sternum, roll back your shoulders. And as we tuned in at the beginning of the class, we're also going to tune out with one mantra, Sat Nam, truth is my identity. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Satnam. Thank you guys so much for joining. I hope this practice helps you to create energy within yourself and also creating a habit to making space and time for yourself. As I said in the beginning, for us, it's really, really, really important that all of these tools are applicable to life, because these tools are only good if you are able to apply them to your daily life and they don't stay in a closed container. And I hope these tools help you in your day-to-day life, wherever you are as a parent, or whatever your life is looking like now. Okay, so see you soon. See you in the next video, and have a lovely day wherever you are. Thank you so much.